Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to Miss Parker, Miss Parker. I hope everybody has had a blessed hump day, and I hope you're better today than you was yesterday. If you don't mind hitting that like button for me as you come in, and if you have a community wall and you're interested in what me and Pee Wee have to talk about tonight, please share the live. Um, I got a couple announcements I want to get out of the way. I'm super excited for one of them, but I'm just like overjoyed, overwhelmed, but I've been putting in the work. And, with hard work, you get a lot of good things out of working hard. And I worked hard. Leezy, I got some great news, girl. Wait till you hear what I got to say. But y'all come in and hit that like button for me. Please say hello to your neighbor. Make them feel welcome. As I make everyone feel welcome when I come in your home and I'm out for you. Just please make your neighbor feel welcome. Welcome to the Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker, please don't forget to hit that like button as you come in or you even passing by. Turn on your notification bell, share the live for me. And if you don't mind tonight, YouTube has gave us an incentive. So if you don't mind, please help me reach my goal of 10 by purchasing a super sticker or a super chat. Also, feel free to donate to the PayPal again if you like what you're hearing. I'm going to go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. I see you, the cynical one. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. My love, Lalizi. Y'all put praying hands in the chat for my girl Lalizi for a speedy recovery. I love you so much, and I will be checking on you later on tonight or tomorrow for sure. But you get better, okay? Salute to my love, Nika. Thank you for coming through. Hey, positive vibes, sis. Hey, David. Salute, salute, salute. Before I really get started, let me make a couple announcements. And if you are a content creator coming in, and I haven't dropped a link because I didn't drop any links tonight, and I just want my moderators to come in and relax. I don't want to work on them. I really don't want them dropping links tonight because we've been dropping links like crazy. But still, support, support, support. That's what it's about. I stand on that for 2025. Whether we like somebody or not, it's still supporting. Because when you put out blessings, they come back tenfold. So that's where I want to. Yes, Lalizi, that's what I want to leave it at. And I'm gonna before me and Pee Wee get started, I want to play some motivational clips for you guys because I don't want to let you guys leave out of here drained or come in drained or like, oh, what's she gonna talk about and all of this. So I just want to leave y'all super positive with life in general, and that's where I want to do it at. But first off, salute to my book club readers. So y'all know I work. I don't depend on Shank Rock. I don't depend on my subscribers to do the work that I need to do for my channels. I just depend on y'all to plant meaningful seeds. And I'm going to stamp that every time I go live, plant meaningful seeds. So, again, if you haven't got your Broken Crayon Still Color by David Weaver, please, you got time to go get your book. I will be reading on Sunday. I will be doing 4 chapters since I didn't get the really get into the just the things this week and stuff like that. And I want to work on my delivery with the book to be better for y'all. But God is good. So I let David Weaver know how inspirational that his book has been to not just me, but to us. And when y'all presented it to me, I didn't know what to do, what to say. I didn't know which way to go with the book. So I prayed on it. And God led me to Broken Crayon Still Color, which is a non-fictional book. This is David's life. And David comes, I hit him up on Instagram and he says, I said, David, is that you in the chat or is that another David? But is that you in the chat? Because he definitely said he wanted to come and support the channel. He is definitely going to come and grace the panel with his presence. Thank you, guys. Shout, thank you, sis, for helping me reach my goal. I got 9 more to go. So if you're feeling friendly tonight, if you don't mind helping me reach my goal of 9. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. But David gladly accepted coming through and supporting the channel. He was like, send me your link. I would love to come and support your channel. And he also said he want to come and kick it over here with us and sure, we want to get to know David and stuff like that. And our next book is going to be by David Weaver as well. It's going to be Tears Go to God in the Dark. I cannot wait to read that. Tears Go to God in the Dark. So that gives you time to get that book as well. Tears Go to God in the Dark. And I'll be sharing it on my community wall as well. I don't know if that's our David or yeah, but David Weaver definitely hit me up, and let me tell you what he said. He said, hey, thank you for supporting me. I truly appreciate it. Send me the link to your channel. I want to check it out and support it. I love to join you on your channel. And I just started crying, y'all. I just started crying because I do this not for me. I do this for us. Because who best to hear about his journey and about the book from the man himself, which is David Weaver. So I cried, and I'm going to continue to go hard for you guys. I'm going to continue to go hard each and every day to try to get the people that we're talking about on the channel. Even if it's a case y'all want me to discuss, I'm behind the scenes working to get those people on the channel to share their story. La Lizzie said, I'm on book 4. What? Since you are beating me, my God. Hey, Nikki Lynn, salute. Welcome. Hey, Marty, thank you guys for coming through. I don't want to mess this live up, y'all, because I was going to say something mean, and I'm not trying to be mean, because I've been blessed. And I know the devil is at work, so I'm going to keep it cute, and I don't know if David Weaver is watching. David, if you are watching from the clouds, baby, I'm human, okay? But I am here for positivity and uplifting. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday so far, Ms. Parker. I am the cynical one. I appreciate you for always coming through and supporting. Hey, Blended Healing, my love. I will. Thank you, love. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, love. Thank you for coming through. Hi, my bird 2 times. Thank you for coming through. I'm good, Miss Denise. I'm good. I'm blessed. Hey, Top Flight sis. And I also wanted to put this PSA out there before I get finished with my announcements and me and P we get to the show. Oh, that is David. He said thank you. David, thank you so much. I sent them the link. He's in the chat. David, I appreciate you so much. Ugh. Oh my goodness. David, thank you. If that is you, thank you so much. Salute to Shank Rock. Thank you, Shank, for helping me reach my goal of 10. So now I got 8 more. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, support. And also, again, Broken Crayon Still Color by David Weaver. You still have time to order your book, even on audio. If you don't have time to get it through Amazon or those other places that's selling it, it's right here. And again, it is available for audio through Kindle. So, be sure to get that. But thank you, David. Oh my goodness. I'm just honored. Miss Parker knows how to cut up. Y'all know I acted in Switching Lanes, so y'all know how to act, but this one's positive, sis. I am genuinely happy. I'm being humble. I'm humbling myself, and I'm really trying to create a space to where I don't bring negativity into y'all space, because sometimes negativity goes through phones, it goes through devices. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in your presence to bring negativity into your life. So I want to come and be as positive as I can with y'all. And I want to bring the best me to y'all. So, I'm working on me, okay? And I am going to do a live this weekend. He says, salute everyone. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Thank you, Shank Rock. Shank Rock will be going live. He did a live earlier about some updates in the Shanquilla Robinson case. So if you're following Shank Rock, be sure to go over there and check him out tonight at 10 o'clock, okay? For those updates. Thank you, sis. Again, thank you so much for the others. So thank you, sister. I love you so much. Thank you. Salute. Thank you. Let me get caught up. Sorry, that's not Weaver. That's one. Well, David, don't be taking credit for Mr. Weaver now. But still, if you're watching Mr. David Weaver, thank you and salute to you. But David, don't be taking credit. David down how about thank you. Well, all right, David. We gonna give it to you tonight. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull up on Shank Rock at 10 o'clock. Also, he's going live tomorrow at 5 in his political classes and stuff. He's over there super debating and things like that. I dropped the link for you, Pee Wee. But before me and Pee Wee start, I want to play a couple of clips for you guys. Lizzie said that is David that sit on panels. I'm weak. My goodness, David. And not David took the credit. She said, "Don't forget about Sunday. Have your poem ready." Oh yeah, Blenda Hillen, drop your live for Sunday and promote that. Let me get my poem together. So I ain't gonna. Let me get in good spirits so I won't do this live Saturday. Uh, Tasha changed. Tasha changed. Let me put my X on my neck. Tasha changed for the better change. Cause I was ready to drag some people. I was ready to drag. I was ready to go backwards, and I ain't going backwards, y'all. I ain't going backwards. I ain't going. Blenda Hill and I ain't doing it. I ain't going backwards. But let me go ahead and play this for you guys. Oh shoot!
And then a year later, you realize you're.
Hold on, let me play it from the beginning, y'all. Sorry.
What stops people from becoming successful is you look at your end goal and you see how far you are from it. And then a year later, you realize you're still not there. Then you get frustrated. That's not how you measure success. Success is not how far you've gotten. Success is how far you've gotten from where you started. And you have to take inventory of your life, man. You gotta, as a young person, you gotta go, okay, I'm 19 and I got my first speaking role. Average person don't get the first speaking role at 19, man. So you gotta be okay with that. And I'm gonna drop this piece.
And it's called "Get Your Head Down and Take Inventory of Your Life."
Success is a process. It's an arduous process. I'm still in the process. I gotta mentor boys. I gotta change as many young men's life as I can before I leave this world.
And see, I'm like Steve Harvey. I gotta change as many young women's mind process while I got air in my lungs. And we have to remember that life isn't over as long as we got air in our lungs. We can still do what we want to do. That's why the title said, "Are you okay with where you are today in life?" Because I'm not okay. But I can come to y'all and tell y'all I'm not okay. But this touched me. Get your head down and take inventory of your life.
See, I have an affection for it, especially for young people, man, because I've been young and I wanted it so bad and I had nothing. Man. So you got to understand this thing called success is a process. Set your goals, but understand it take a long time to make a lot of money. You hear me, man? It take a long time to make a lot of money. Quit looking at Instagram. Instagram is people's highlight reel. That ain't really how they look. They got one Birkin bag that ain't a real one, and they got it on Instagram and they showing you the clasp open and all that, and they got a filter on it and they look perfect. They don't have a bump. That ain't life, man. Instagram's a highlight reel. That's their best picture they posted that day. You know how many shots they took to get that picture? Don't get caught up in none of that. Get your grind on, hustle. Put your head down. Quit looking up. Get your head down and hustle. Hustle. Listen, man, the dream is absolutely free. The hustle and grind is sold separately.
The dream is free, but the hustle and the grind is sold separately, okay? And stop looking up and look down. And I also like how he said, we looking at Instagram, we looking at these social media sites thinking that's the life. Instead of building our own. Instead of looking down. Putting our goals in order. See, we ain't put our goals in order. I didn't. I can only and tell y'all I ain't put no goals in order. I just, said this is what I wanted to be. This is where I wanted to be in life. This is what I wanted to do. Wendy Hillen said every Sunday starting February 3rd at 4 o'clock, poetry and pools designed with you in mind. Come poem ready or pop through for a reading. Collaboration over competition. Oh, amen. Family, please support my sis. She works hard to give good content. Show some love and salute to all. Love you, sis. Be careful, okay? And you make sure you call me. But that right there stood out to me. Because we don't talk about life. We don't talk about are we really happy just because we with a guy, or you with a girl, or you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a kid, you got a house. Are you really happy at where you are in life today? That's the question. That's the question. Yeah, I got you, David. Don't be coming here and taking credit for people's hard work. Take credit for your hard work, okay? And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to David. He is a content creator, but you got people saying thank you for a book, David, that you know you ain't right. Jeez. But we proud of you, David, okay? Keep up the hard work over there on your channel and stuff like that. But that one stood out to me. And Pee Wee, I dropped the link. Hey, Lady Tias. Hey, love. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love from the beef sector. I appreciate all the love from the Rock Squad, the Mo3 sector. But I appreciate just the love. And y'all just keep planting seeds and y'all keep me growing. Y'all keep me growing. I appreciate that.
Two different things. Dreaming is one thing. Goals is putting work clothes on your dreams. You got to set goals. When you set goals, you take your dreams and you don't put work clothes on. You got to hustle, man. You got to talk to God every day. If you ain't talking to God, you're making this thing way harder than it's got to be. You got to include God in the mix or you're going to be struggling. Listen to me, I struggle. God, you don't put God in this thing, you're going to be wandering around for a long time trying to figure it out.
Just wondering. That's where I was. That's where I was. Just wondering. Just wondering. APV salute.
Salute everybody in the chat. Salute Miss Parker. Looking probably good today, Miss Parker. Looking a little
Thanks. Look,
pretty
I
today.
said being up as professional as you be talking, I had to get myself together. I had to put on my ankle boots and you know what I'm saying, my jeans and my Tommy shirt and my leather jacket. I got my leather ankles on and I'm feeling good. I was like, let me get myself together. Plus, it's always good to represent yourself in front of your audience and stuff. Sometimes I don't mind, if I'm up and just getting started and I got something on my mind and God puts it on my heart to talk about, I'll have my little Miss Pearly rollers on in my scarf, but tonight, I wanted to be a little bit professional.
Okay, I just wanted to salute everybody in the chat, everybody for coming and listening, and everybody who do the great work to make life better. You know, I just want to salute everybody in the chat. Like, man, listen, wherever you think you're doing a good job, a lot of times we doing better than what we think we are. A lot of times we are, but we just don't give ourselves the credit. But Mr. Parker, I was really falling back and let you pay your clips that you told me that
Okay.
you had earlier. So
Okay.
do your thing, sis.
All right.
I'm
All right.
here.
And I give you time to get your thoughts together. You just coming in and stuff. So,
Hmm.
you get your thoughts together and we'll go off for some of, I got one I really want to share and then me and you going to get into it. Positive Vibe said, wondering as the years go by, Top Flight is ready for Pee Wee. She's saying, let's go, Pee Wee. Thank you, sister, for the motivation in me. No, I'm joking. Let me get this one.
We all live inside a bubble, right?
Get out your comfort
This is
zone,
our
y'all.
world. We go to church here, we work over here, we go get our coffee over here, we go to this park over here, we usually go over here to hang out with friends. This is our favorite club. This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not
Hmm.
live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being
With being
uncomfortable
uncomfortable.
if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some.
I love that. I don't even want to finish it, Pee Wee, for real yet, because I love that. Where he said, you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. Lady Tia said, I told my dude the same thing earlier today. We are blessed because we have great communication through our hard time, love, and a roof over our head. We doing better than the most. Yes. And that's awesome, Lady Tia. And this is where I was telling Pee Wee, like, what I'm saying, when me and Pee Wee was talking, and it just hit me like, what I'm saying, why am I so comfortable in the space I am, and that's not where I really want to be at in life.
And I told a lot of that comes from complacency with self-complacency. I don't know if people know how dangerous self-complacency can be, or complacency itself, but you become complacent and become comfortable where you are, where you're not satisfied at. You see what I'm saying? Because he said, and I love Steve Harvey because I listen to him all the time. Um, he said you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable, but if you satisfied, you become satisfied and complacent in your uncomfortability. You be,
Absolutely.
you become satisfied with not being, but not being completely happy with your own self. Think about that. Think about the dangers of that. Think about the mental stress and the emotional stress that will come with that. If you always, you all right, listen, it's saying you all right where you are, but you're not good with where you're at. Wow. But go ahead, Miss Parker.
Lady Tia said we can get in our own way, scared to fail. Salute Vibrant, salute Big Slum, salute Pretty Black TV. Welcome. So I agree with her. You know what I'm saying? We scared to fail.
A lot of people scared to fail and take risks, but how did you get to where you are to where you are now? Somewhere you took a risk, somewhere you failed and you went back to the drawing board and came back and did it different or did it better, and then somewhere you took some opinions or some directions of others. Once again, are you open minded enough for yourself to change? Are you comfortable enough? You know what I mean? Are you uncomfortable enough with yourself to do something different? And he said about the comfortability. Do you want to do something different? Are you will? Listen, it don't gotta. You don't even gotta be. You ain't gotta want to do something different. You can always want to do something different, but are you willing? That's the thing about it. Are you willing to do something different? Are you willing to step out on faith, on your own belief, on your own confidence? Are you willing to step out there and just look? I'm gonna take this chance. You ain't taking a chance with nobody else but yourself. Or you gonna have some patience and tolerance. Listen, we always say I got great tolerance, I got great patience for everybody else, but what do you got for yourself? I can be tolerant, I can be patient, I can be tolerant with Miss Parker, Top Flight, Shank, whoever. I can be tolerant with those people, but can I have a tolerance for myself? Can I not beat myself down when things don't go my way? Can I say it's going to be all right and continue on, or do I get stuck? A lot of us get stuck in the failure instead of getting stuck in the procedure to get better. I'm stuck in the, oh yeah, I did. I tried that before. I ain't doing that no more. Oh, okay, well, you tried that before. You ain't doing it no more, but did you try it a different way? Did you change the map? Because then and the thing about it, what we got to realize in life is going to always be changing because ain't nothing consistent in life but change. So like the palm tree, do you roll with the wind? Because the palm tree don't break. A palm tree can live through a blizzard. But we hear all these analogies all our lives, but we don't never take heed to what they really mean.
Let me read this Pee Wee really quick. Positive Bob said, settling for a life, belonging for a better life. If it's on your mind to do something, it's a reason.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shank said, you speaking facts, Pee Wee. Lady Tia said, that's so true. We can give everyone else such great advice, but don't take on our own advice.
Right. Or we listen, it's just the same way and me and Shank talk about this a lot of times too. How I don't have no problem with backing out of a beef with anybody else because of the things I done achieved or the growth I done had over my period of time. But when it comes to my self-infliction, people don't believe that they have it. When it comes to my self-infliction, myself, the stuff that I don't agree with myself? Am I willing to put forth the same effort that I did to back out or give myself the same grace that I give somebody else? Because listen, I'm old grace too. I can give you grace, I can give you a pass, but I won't give myself one. You understand? And for real, even with, you know what I mean, learning and being in the field I've been in, being a recovering addict and all that stuff, right? It's still some stuff that I know that I need to get better with, right? But I have came and have been stuck in that place of complacency. Well, all right, listen, this gonna be all right, it's good. But then something happens in my life, and I say, no, I gotta get out this space, right? So how do I get out this space? I start pushing forward. It's a difference between a walk and a push. It's a difference between a push and a tug. Sometimes I don't need a big push. The same way sometimes I don't need advice. I just need you to listen to me. And that's what we got to do for ourselves. We always, are you satisfied with where you are with you? And if not, why you're not doing nothing about it? Or what is in you that makes you fear to do something about it? And he said this too. When we set goals and we going to places, right? We trying to reach a goal, right? Why are we not? Why I'm more concerned with reaching the goal than I am about the journey to get to the goal? See, because it's about the journey. See, because listen, once I get to the goal, everybody will see, even myself will see I got to the goal, right? But what was the process of the journey of getting to the goal? I ain't tell you when I had to sit by myself and brainstorm how to get over this hump to get to my goal. I ain't gonna share that. Everybody gonna see the goal, and the goal gonna be so glamorous and light, and like, yeah, Pee Wee did this, or Miss Parker did that. But that is not the part that we want glam. We want glam. The part is the journey. You wasn't there when Miss Parker had to pay all her money that week and didn't know how she was gonna get gas money and food money to eat. But she's still stuck with her. She's still stuck into the journey. She still gave herself grace. She still believed in something or believed in God enough that He would take care of it. We don't talk about the journey. We always talking about the goal. Well, my goal is to get here. Okay, and I wish you well to reach your goal. But what is your end game? What's your process? You know what I mean? Because you can't reach a goal without a process.
You
How
right.
you how you gonna get? Listen, I can't get across the street if I don't get up and walk across there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
Let
what
me
I'm saying?
read this. Lady Tia said, sometimes we have to be selfish with our time and energy. Giving so much of yourself is leaving yourself hanging.
Right.
I agree.
Absolutely. That's definitely a true statement. Because listen, a lot of the times, right? We say we do stuff for us, right? But really look at it. Are you doing it for you? Certain stuff is like we have to do for us. I'm going to say we got to work so we can take care of ourselves, so we can eat, so we can have a roof over our head. Yeah, okay. We got to do all that stuff, right? As adults, as people growing. But do you think about you got to eat right for you, right? You have to meditate. So listen, so you can have some happiness or some balance. Uh, you gotta you gotta do all these things for you to even be like. You gotta get the right amount of proper sleep. You feel what I'm saying?
Not
You got to,
confirmed.
huh?
Not come through.
You feel what I'm saying? You just sometimes guess what? And we always beat ourselves up. It's all right, and I had to tell some people this along my journey. It's all right to have days that I don't do nothing. That's my time. Do you have time for you? I ain't talking about for you and Shank. I ain't talking about for me and my girl. I'm talking about, do you take time out a day or every couple days for you?
Mm.
I ain't talking about just fixing yourself something to eat, sit down in front of the TV and become caught in the devil's eye. I'm talking about taking some time to read a book, taking some time to do some internal journey of yourself. Do you really do this? Because a lot of my balance come from that. I'm talking about sitting alone, whether the light on or light off. My girl will tell you this. I don't listen. You can go ahead, babe. Go do what you gonna do. But I'm talking about. I need to take that time to be alone and to meditate and listen. We can pray. We can do all that. We pray and we ask God to listen to us. But do you lay down and meditate and listen for Him?
Mm.
We want these blessings, but He gonna tell us how to get those blessings. Not I ain't talking about the epiphanies, the joints that He shoot at you and your thoughts and your feelings. I'm talking about when you sit down and you really be present with yourself.
Nika said, my heart was heavy yesterday. I walked to the park and meditated, talked to God, and watched the sunset.
Beautiful thing.
It's very beautiful, Nika. Yes, it is.
That's
And
a beautiful.
sometimes we just don't realize how much we need that. Like we need that. It's essential.
Right. In the hustle or bustle of life, do you know? Yo, listen. Each morning, God break us up, or we wake up, or whatever you believe in, you get another day to wake up, right? And when I don't know about nobody's, but I have a tendency to wake up and straight look at my phone, see what time it is. And then if it's something on there that automatically catches my attention, I'm going into that. That means I just woke up and jumped right back into life. I ain't get myself tough time enough to wake up, my brain to receive any kind of waves. I'm just straight up start feeding it with social media, what time it is, messages, emails, all that stuff.
Mm.
I'm talking about bad habits that I pick up if I'm not careful to be like, all right, forget the phone. Let me wake up. Let me thank God for me. Let me ask God to give me some grace today and some mercy. Let me ask God to give me uh, the know-how or to continue to give me patience and tolerance for everybody else, as long and myself included. A lot of times we pray for other people, but we don't never include ourselves in the prayer.
Mm. Nika said, real quick, Pee Wee. Nika said it was a reset that she really needed. And Lady Tia said, I'm sorry, Miss Parker, this is my type of talk. I'm a witness of stepping out on faith and didn't know what the results would be. I was scared, but it was the best thing I've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stepping out on faith definitely is like it's like I'm like what Nika was saying too, like that reset that we need, Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
don't think people realize we need a reset.
Right.
We definitely need a reset.
And listen, the thing about it is what people don't understand, you can take a reset at any given time of the day. Listen, I don't care if you at work, whatever, listen. Anybody that say, listen, if you go to anybody, supervisor, whatever, people understand, or some people with some kind of sense of direction and say, listen, I need a good half an hour. You know what I mean? And take that full half an hour, a good 30 minutes to invest into yourself and
Mm,
see how far it would take you.
yeah.
You know, it's it be crazy, but I've learned to do these things because listen, yeah, I mean everybody that know the story. My life was a rip and run, up and down, rip and run, smoking crack, sniffing dope, and all that stuff. That was my life. Now, listen, I'm talking about like now. I'm all right. I'm all right with being with me. A lot of a lot of people, you know, them people that sit around and say, "I'm bored. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm bored. I ain't got nothing to do. I I need to find something to do. Why you need to find something to do when the only person you sitting with is you?
Mm.
Why you can't get with you? Why you're not all right with being with you? What is it about you that's aggravating you that you don't want to sit down and deal with self? Only you can answer that question. That's when we talk about the self and the self conflict. What is your beef with you? And then you got to really listen. See, when you start asking yourself these kind of questions, right? And when you start looking inside, you gotta now go inside. You feel what I'm saying, Miss Parker? Now you gotta go inside and shift through that yard of yours. I ain't talking about, you remember the song, I don't shake, remember this, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Now I
Now,
gotta go in front of I gotta go inside my own house and find out what needs to be fixed. I ain't talking about what need to be what's broken. I'm talking about what I need to fix about me. And what I'm talking about when I say fix, I'm talking about it needs some maintenance, some self-maintenance. You know what I mean? This because it ain't working properly, or it ain't working the way I want to, or I ain't working on it the way I want to. I need to give it some attention, some self-attention. Because a lot of times the answers lie right inside you, and we be outside looking for them, like a crackhead in with a flashlight.
let me read these. Lady Tia said there is a such thing as skirt of success. She also said these 9 to 5s don't leave you time to invest in yourself. By the time you get off, you go take care of the fam, and before you know it, it's time for bed and do it all over again. And she also said, it hurts sometimes when you look at yourself because you learn if you are a good person, a good friend, etc. But you do have to do it to do a reset. Um, she said the Williams brother. Nika said the Williams brothers. Um, and I'm like, and ladies here sometimes, that's when when we got those 9 to 5, we kind of switch things up. That's when you kind of switch things. If you can try to switch some stuff up in how you do, so that way, like we said, like Nika said, hey, I even had to go to the park. Like I just had to. Sometimes you just gotta walk away and go to that park, look at that sunset, meditate, and recess, and reset on. You know what I'm saying? Am I okay with where I am right now? Am I okay with just going to work every day doing the same routine? I'm not okay. And it's okay to not be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me put something on the table. Let me reset and figure out some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It could be all kind of stuff you have to reset on when it comes to, are you okay with where you are today in life? Hey, Yana Boo, welcome. And she
and
also said, Bay about to watch my locks. It's been real. Love the conversation. Thank you, Lady T. I appreciate you guys so much. For anybody that like Pretty Black TV, you getting your grandkids together, thank you for stopping through. That's all that matters, that y'all stop through and show me some love. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask for. Y'all planting some meaningful seeds for me and Pee Wee, and I appreciate it so much. She said, on the replay, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lady Tias. But Pee Wee, let me finish. Can I finish playing the rest of
do
this?
your thing. I was waiting for you. I'm riding with you, Miss Parker.
Nah, when you take off and it be good and it be, like I said, I'm glad that, I could be anywhere, but God pushed me to do this live and to do it with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
I'm here for it.
Some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. They ain't happen. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary is cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful, ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. You have to decide if you're willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
That's where I go for my motivation. Yana said, seems like I have to ask that question weekly, and it is getting scary. Yana, that's why I am. She's Snoopy said, keep your heads up and don't get discouraged and don't settle for less than y'all deserve in this new season. Thank you so much, Snoopy, for always being a motivational. Look, Shank said, preach, Steve. Man, you heard what he said?
I heard what he said, and I clearly understand it, right? But let me give you I got to give you another side of this, right?
Go ahead. We here for it.
While people get caught up and stuck. Control the things that you can control, and the things that are out of your control, you have to accept them for what they are. Let me say that again. Control the things that you can control, right? And the things that aren't, that's out of your control, accept them for what they are. A lot of times, we can't control ourselves, right? So the things comes in that we can't control, and we can't accept it. And then we become stuck in trying to control something that's out of our control. A lot of people don't get that. You get stuck right there. You know what I'm saying? You get stuck trying to control something. All right, so like Steve said, if you sleeping and because you can control when you wake up and when you get up, right? But if the stock market is still climbing while you are asleep, you can't control that. So what you gonna have to do? You either gonna accept it or you gonna try to get in it and try to get some type of control of it. Yeah. But it's out of your control. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times that's where people get stuck. But he also said, listen, I can't say enough for people who don't take time for themselves and become stressed out, emotionally frustrated, aggravated. You ever met a person that you just, everybody met this person, or everybody know this person, they just always mad?
I know the bitch. Disrespectfully, I know the bitch. Hey, no disrespect to you, but I know the bitch. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. I said 2025, I was gonna be honest. I know the bitch. Okay, but go ahead, Pee Wee.
I'm talking about the person I'm talking about you give them a solution, and me and Shake talked about this before, and I probably said it again. You give them a solution and they give you a problem.
Every time.
They got a problem. Well, what if this or what if that? And what if God gave you something in the genitals that he had? What would you be? We can't go with what if. Right? We have to go with what is. Stop living in delusions and what ifs and if this and if that. No. Make it happen if that's what you want to do, or or you had a confidence or the energy and the belief that it could happen. Because a lot of times, where you believe it or not, where you at now, you seen yourself there before you even got there. because you knew what you wanted to be before you knew what you wanted to do before you even got to actually doing it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you want to buy a car. You know the journey it is, the financial stuff that you got to do to buy a car, but you were actually in the car when you was buying the car because you already seen yourself in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you believe me, my mother said anything. My mother used to say anything you can see, anything you can see it, you can be it. And short story, Miss Parker, I remember being in treatment centers and recovery houses and stuff, right? And thinking I want to be a person that can dress the way I want to dress when I go to work. I want to sit at a desk, right? But what I did was I took different mannerisms from people to make the person that I am today. Oh, I want to be nice. I don't want to look down on people. Um, uh, I want to, like I said, I want to dress the way I want to dress when I go to work. From if I want to put on a sweatsuit to a three-piece suit,
Mm.
right? I don't want to have a uniform on. I don't always want to be this, or I don't always want to be that. I want to be an even kill all the time. And if you talk about me or there's something that you got to say about me, it ain't my problem. It's your problem. Because I just want to be me. And a lot of people don't want to be them, or not happy with themselves,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then wonder why uh, I give you a solution and you give me a problem. You know what I mean? So yeah, what is it? What is it going to take you to do what you need to do for you? I ain't talking about for the kids. I ain't talking about for your significant other. I'm talking about for you. Or are you going to allow somebody or listen, not or you going to allow somebody or situations to take you back to what you was already delivered from?
Mm.
How many times do you find yourself backsliding because of I'm backsliding or going back to a behavior or returning to your vomit, right? Because of a situation in a person that had nothing to do with you.
Hold that thought, Pee Wee, right there. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I got one for that. I think this is the one.
Certain people he'll make rich, and certain people he don't. He gives all of us as his children the power of choice. You have a say-so in that. You can decide to be rich, and with God's help, it's highly doable. But you first have to think, I'm no better than none of y'all. I'm not a better person than you. I'm not a better Christian than you. God don't love me more than you. None of that. Listen to me. What makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. See, but you got to change, though. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So if you're at a place in your life and you ain't happy with it, you have to change something. But you have to make a conscientious decision that you're going to change. And it's not dependent on anybody else. It don't matter what your mama think. It don't matter what your coworkers think. It don't matter what your siblings think. It don't matter what your children think. It don't matter.
And this, I think this is the one. Hold on, Pee Wee, my bad. It's about what you just said. Hold on, not that one. Maybe this one.
And make life so rewarding.
Hold on, yep, that's it.
Life so rewarding. You have to take them, partner. Without them, you ain't gonna do it. So, if something has been in your heart to do, and you never do it, you will play it safe, and you will stand on that cliff with your gift that God gave you safely tapped away on your backpack. That's your parachute. It's the risk.
It's one he was saying something about going backwards. I can't find it now. This is my luck. This is my luck. But man, everything Steve Harvey was saying, you have to go forward. You got to stop going backwards. He said it's just like if you go to the store. He said you keep turning around, and the next day you go to the store and you turn around again. Your ass ain't gonna never make it to the store. Because you keep
Absolutely.
turning around. We keep turning around.
Yeah. People people tend to keep, and that's what I'm talking about. Looking back. Looking back. Why do you keep looking back? Why do you keep reflecting on what didn't work for you, but don't look at what was working for you or what is working for you? People always do that. Uh like you go in the hood now because I ain't been in the hood. People gonna still look at me, or some people will still look at me, or be able to look at me and say, "Oh, something different about him. Something he changed about him." But it's gonna be some people who say, "Oh yeah, he's still the same cruddy, no good, low down person that he always was." Because that's your judgment. I know that ain't who I am. So I ain't gonna allow you to take me back to somewhere that I'm not at no more. And I say that all the time. And then it's not the people sometimes that take you back. Sometimes you'll pull yourself back. You'll take yourself back. You'll ask yourself, why do you deserve to be happy? Because you deserve to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You ask yourself, well, what did I do to deserve this? Just be you. And nobody said that you didn't deserve that. Nobody said that you wasn't worthy of that. Only person said that to you was you. A lot of times people have to be careful what you say to yourself, because I can believe a lot of voices. I can hear a lot of voices, but the voice that is most convincing is my own.
Yes. Very.
What I tell myself, what I believe myself to be, what I believe that I deserve and what I don't deserve. So sometimes you gotta ask yourself or tell yourself, oh yeah, I deserve this. Oh yeah. Thank you, God. Thank you, people. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm talking about from the haters, and the people say stuff like that. Make your haters your motivators.
Mm-hmm.
We say that stuff, but can you really make your haters? Because I laugh at these people today. I laugh. I'm like, and I tell them. And the thing about it is, when I tell them, I don't give them no harsh talk. I just say, you can do the same thing. I'm still encouraging them. You can do the same thing. Nobody want to do something different for you. Nobody want to be different because it's. Do you know when you change yourself, a lot of things around you change. Just just because you change you, it'll be funny. You be like, well, wow, dang, why that person acting towards me like that? Because it ain't got nothing to do with them. It's because you changed you. It's
Mm-hmm.
something about your demeanor that says, oh, he's not accepting that no more. He's not with that no more. She's not with that no more. You got them kind of people. And you got them people that's gonna hate on you because guess what? They can't do what you do, but they actually can. They just don't believe in themselves enough too.
Mm. Snoopy said your first intuition is your first mind.
Absolutely. A lot of times, but guess what? When you're questioning, why are you questioning something that you know? Because deep down inside in your subconscious, you know you can do it, but you questioning the belief, or you looking at the process.
Mm. Let's go, Pee Wee. Let's go, Pee Wee.
You looking at the process. You looking at what is it going to take? What I have to do. You feel what I'm saying? You're looking at that instead of what I'm willing to do, what I'm going to do. We always talk, oh, that's too much for me. I'm not gonna feel like that. How you know how you gonna feel from one moment to the next? Because our feelings change from 1 second to the next second.
Yep.
So so people don't want to look at that though, and then wonder why you're so discomfortable with yourself. How about sometimes I'm just comfortable with myself because I don't know how to shut the hell up. I don't know how to just let things be. Or like Shank say, I don't know how to let it play out.
Yana said, Pee Wee, get off my toes.
You know what I mean? Some that and that be the problem. Sometimes just that alone. Wait. All right, so it's a bump in there. So it's you tripped over a rock over here. It's a little bump in the road over there, and you quit. Well, why didn't you keep going to see how it played out? Because it was a little struggle. It was a little something I didn't like happen. There's a lot of things that happen in life that I'm not gonna like. I don't like the way some people drive. That ain't gonna stop me pull. I ain't gonna stop my car, pull over, and stop driving.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's just like life. It's not gonna always come out. It's not. It's not gonna always look like. It's not gonna always sound like. It's not gonna always be delivered in a pleasant, good, and happy way. So I tend to give up. I ain't giving up on nobody but myself.
That's
I
me.
tend, I tend to stop. I tend to stop in my tracks.
Snoopy says sometimes you block your own blessings by getting in the way of your own self. Hey, Don.
And that's as human beings, that be one of our biggest old problems. We can't get out our own way. Or we become stuck and become part of our own way, getting in our own way. You know what I mean? And that's just how it be. And but we don't look at stuff like that. Or we don't take the time. You know, you ever I'm quite sure everybody on here, it's not the time to stop thinking. I remember me and Shake growing up, and we getting into certain stuff, and people would do certain things. We had a homeboy Bruley that would always do something. His name was Brew. We called him Bruley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruley was our homeboy from the dirt. All of us come from day ones together. Same neighborhood. They've passed away. First person we called was each other in the morning. But this was our homeboy. I'm gonna just say he was a little special. And we could be in the middle of doing something from breaking the law to doing something good, and he'd just think, him and my brother, would just think of something crazy to do and do it, right? And we would be looking at him like, what is wrong with you? Right? And somehow we would continue to do or get done when we could what we needed to do. We ain't let that stop us. And we talking about breaking law back then. So imagine that same mentality is in my life today. I might not like it. And my girl says, I will argue, I mean, not argue, vent, uh, jump up and down or whatever. Because listen, I don't have to like what I'm doing or I don't have to like what's going on. But sometimes I got to keep on doing what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be coming out or look like it's playing out the way I want it to, but I still got to continue. I still got to continue to go to work, even though if the supervisor get on my nerves and I don't think he do nothing.
Absolutely.
Right? Because guess what?
Yeah.
The bills ain't pay themselves. So if I
Hey,
give up,
correct.
if I get up and quit the job or just jump out there or what is it called? What they call nut up on them, take off on them, crash out on them, and then then guess what? I done created another problem for myself. But I say I love myself, and now I'm caught up. No job, bills still coming in, and now stuff will start to get stressful again.
Mm.
I'm talking about the stuff that
Okay.
we put on ourselves because of the lack of control and belief and love and abandonment that I will abandon myself because I think I'm right, I want to be right, or I don't think it's right. So I got to do something about it when I really don't have to. All I have to do is let it play out.
Yeah. Snoopy said, but sometimes with things in life, it's divine timing. It's not our time, it's his.
Absolutely. Once again, we talking about that. Can you address the time? Can you when it's not your time? Because everything we know, everything comes in its own time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Everything happens in its own time. So we have to be aware of that. Because you listen, you can say if you had a goal, right, and you reached it, you give yourself 90 days, but it don't happen in 90 days, but it happened in 120 days. Are you mad?
I'm impatient. I'm made.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are you impatient? Why are you impatient with yourself? Because
Nah,
somebody,
but I'm being honest. Yeah.
you know what I mean. And once again, uh, not giving yourself the same grace
Mhm.
that you give everybody else. Not giving yourself the same grace.
Yeah. So let me ask everybody in the audience, and not just me and Pee Wee, are y'all okay with where y'all are in life today? Was you inspiring to be something different? And you just got comfortable instead of getting uncomfortable. Cause I love how Steve said that, and you, Pee Wee, how you gotta, and I'm not okay with being uncomfortable. I don't take a lot of time out for myself. I care for others more than I do myself. Then I give myself that time. I'm not where I want to be at in life today. And I have not put any goals on the table or and said, hey, let's start here. I just, you and Glendale was talking about that the other day, and that stuck on me. How we put all this stuff on our plate that's just, you know what I'm saying? You can't get all that done. You ain't gonna eat all that food on that plate, but you just keep piling it on.
Right. But hold on, Miss Clark. Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear from y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all okay? Because Giannis came here like, hey, I tell myself this every day. You know what I'm saying? Positive vibes said they learning this in class. Lady Tia has expressed, her situation, and also Nika came here like I had to go reset. How many of y'all had to go reset? How many of us do need to go reset? I can say in front of y'all today, I need to go reset. I need to go reset. I need to go meditate. I need to go meditate. I need to reset. I need to rethink things. I really need to put some goals on the paper, realistic goals at that, not overachieving. And so yeah, I'm kind of stuck with that. I'm not okay with where I am in life today. I'm not where I should be. And it's still time to get where I need to be.
So
But like Pee Wee was saying, it's self-care. Taking time out to with some self-care for me. What'd you say, Pee Wee?
um, let me ask you this: what I learned is everything starts with me and it ends with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
What part of you are you not looking at, or the fear that's keeping you stuck? That's the part that I had to look at, because it's some things that I being honest, I could be doing better. That I done got better at, from continuing to telling myself no when I need to tell myself no. A lot of people can't do that, or or are you still moving off obsession and compulsion? A lot of people get that confused. Are you obsessed and compulsive? Uh, you can have addictions, right, and be obsessed and compulsive with them. That's not conducive to your life. They don't have nothing to do with the substance, alcohol, cigarettes don't have nothing to do with that. Just your thinking process. Oh, I have to have, I need to get, or where do I get it?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, what is your obsession and compulsion? Are you obsessed and compulsive of being doing healthy things for you or unhealthy things for you? When when your mind tells you something, do you have to react to it, or do you know how to let a thought pass through? See, a lot of that's a lot of things too. I had to learn. Just because I have a thought doesn't mean I have to act on it. And we talked about this before. I think about a lot of things, but how many of them do I act on that's going to be conducive to me?
Mm.
And we all think about doing good things for ourselves, but how many of us actually do them? How
Mm.
many of us really take the time out and say, I'm gonna invest my time into this. And it's investing your time into something that you need to do for you.
Yeah.
A lot a lot of people don't do that. No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it soon. It ain't gonna get done because you ain't do it now.
That's me. That is me.
You feel me? And then when somebody tell you or give you or you, even if you know you need to ask for some help, when somebody give you the help and they sit it, listen, they pack you a whole good destination of help.
Mm.
Are you going to follow what they gave you,
Mm.
or you going to think your way is better and you ain't been doing nothing? Or how about you? Sometimes you just need to start and then won't start, and then want to argue or defend your shortcomings or your defects. Uh, uh, how do you? How do this? I come from this place. How do you defend the hurt that you're self-inflicting on yourself? But you will
Mm.
defend this. It's all right. I'm all right. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to live with it. I do got to live with it. I do worry about it because I can see it. And if you got some real friends and some real people who love you, and they can see you hurting and destroying yourself when it's brought to your attention and you defend it, only thing that person can do is, I just shake my head.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We kind of, and I just got to use this for example, Miss Parker. Excuse me, Miss Shank tell you, stop messing with stuff, Miss Parker. Leave stuff. Don't mess with that. And you like, okay, but you still find yourself messing with it. Why?
Yes.
Why? I mean, this is stuff that we have to take a look at. Because my girl might say something to me, and I'll be like, okay. And then sometimes I know she right, but I just don't want to. What it is, to heed to what she's saying. I just want to be rebellious, and
Yes.
that's
That's
we just.
me. I'm rebellious. I am rebellious. I'm very much
You know
rebellious.
what I'm saying? I'm just the same way with it. We grown adults, right? We grown adults. But when somebody says something to us or say something we don't like, or we think we we too grown to take heed to, or to follow, or start to conjure stuff up in my head. Oh, that person think they better than me. No, you think that person think that they better than you. They just trying to tell you something that can help or enhance you to be what you say you want to be, a better person.
Now you absolutely correct.
You know what I mean? I'm just this is stuff that I lived with for years. So now I just look. Sometimes it's all right. to sit there, and I remember, and this just be memories of me being dumb. I'm gonna call myself dumb, right? Being there and sitting in conversations and not having the knowledge, or not being able to read because I couldn't read until I was 17 in prison, uh, not knowing multiplication answers and stuff like this. So I sit there quietly in shame, shut down. But everybody just think I'm an introvert. I ain't no introvert. I just didn't know. So until I got discomfortable, till I got uncomfortable, listen, till I got uncomfortable to the point where as though I didn't want to be that no more, I started doing things and listening to people that made me better. You understand? I start doing something different. I stopped thinking that I know it all. Because nobody in life know it all. And it's cool. And guess what? It's all right not to know. And you said this earlier. It's all right not to, it's okay not to be okay. And it really is. I got the sticker on the back of my phone to say it's okay not to be okay. Because the people don't, a lot of people don't understand that it's okay not to, it's okay not to be all right. You all right? No, I'm all right. I ain't all right. What's wrong? Sometimes I don't even know the answer to what's wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, Pee Wee, real quick. Prayers to Jamie and Snoopy for not feeling good today. I hope y'all get better. Also prayers to Coffee Girl. Put some prayer hands in the chat for them and stuff like that. We hope y'all get well soon. Okay. But yeah, Pee Wee, it's okay. And I love how you just said that. Like, I don't even know the answer when somebody said, "Why you ain't okay?" That's me.
How about some? This is a lot. Another thing I learned. Everything ain't got to be figured out. Some things is just not to be figured out. You okay? No, I'm not all right. I just don't feel like myself today, or I feel outside myself. I don't know what's going on. It ain't coming to me. But when I figure it out, I'll let you know. How hard is it to be honest? People are, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. How you doing? Fine. I'm not fine. I tend to call, what I mean, people when I'm not fine, or talk to my girl like, baby, what's wrong? And I sometimes I got to make myself get up and go talk to somebody to tell them what's going on with me, or I don't know what's going on with me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's all right. And if you got the right kind of people in your life, if you got the right kind of people in your life, they're gonna try to help you figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause like they used to say, pigeons don't pigeons don't hang with hawks. A pigeon, a pigeon, a hawk ain't going
It's
to a
true though.
pigeon,
Hey,
right?
everything you
A,
saying. Hey.
a pigeon ain't gonna go to a hawk and ask for no advice. You know what I mean? A hawk ain't gonna go to no pigeon and ask them, "Well, how you hunt?" They two different kind of hunters.
Yeah.
So it's what you surround yourself with. Like I know, and you know how me and Shank relationship is. We know we family. You know what I mean? We homeboys. We day ones. But at any given day, I know if I call Shank and tell him some crazy stuff that's going on with me, or that's in my mind, he's going to tell me, Pee Wee, did you think about this, or did you think about that? Or most of the times we talk about the growth. A lot of people don't listen. Give yourself the grace for the growth that you do have. How about being thankful and grateful for what you do have, not what you don't?
Mm,
Being being happy with what is and not looking for what's not.
mm.
How about finding some grace and some thankfulness in that? Same way with me and you, we can say on here, we we do these lives, we do these podcasts, and we can sit in our houses, right? Roof over our head. We get home, we can go get something to drink, How about just being grateful for that?
Mm-hmm.
How about we got somebody that we have chose the journey through life with, right? How about just being for grateful for that? How about just being grateful to be able to say, I'm grateful? Because a lot of people don't even know what gratefulness is.
Mm. Break it
How
down,
about
Pee Wee.
how about being thankful for just being? So if you if you're not happy with where you are in your present, why you not doing nothing about it? You gotta ask yourself once again. You gotta look inside yourself. Well, I might be lazy. I might not want to do some. Some things might be out of my control that I'm trying to control, and we put stress on ourselves.
Yeah.
Like this the same way with this. I've been off for the last 5 days. Everybody know most of the time I'm on here. I'm at work or I'm on my way to work or whatever the case may be. I don't like being home, but I have to be here because I had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like it? No.
Praise.
Because now, listen, I'm telling you how my listen, Ms. Park, how my mind calculates my paycheck for the next 2 weeks. So my paycheck gonna be missing 5 days, right? But that listen, I ain't gonna let that stop me, because I always listen. I always instead of thinking about the 5 days, I start thinking about what I can do with the finances that I am gonna have that's gonna be missing them 5 days.
Mm.
That's what I think about. I don't think about, okay, the 5 days gone. I can't do nothing about that.
Right.
What I can do with the money that's gonna come in, it's not gonna be stressed out because I've got a pretty decent job. It's not gonna stress me out. It's not gonna and that's not gonna worry me. But at the end of the day, I thank God for the what happened before, because now if a little bit of it get neglected, it still ain't gonna get that bad because I ain't gonna be that far behind.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a lot of people get stuck in the problem, but we gotta be looking for solutions. When you stuck in the problem, that's what the problem don't go nowhere. You stuck in the problem. Okay, what we got to do to fix this?
Mm.
So that's the things that we got to think about. Things that we got to keep up front and keep in our mind, so we don't worry ourselves or have end up having strokes and stressed out because we were not eating right, or we
Yeah.
always consumed with things. I want to do something to take my mind off of what is. You don't know how to look at that. People don't know how to look at that.
Yeah.
So
Pee-wee, I thank you again for coming on here with me. I'm gonna begin with you because now I gotta figure out when you and S. Hutchison can do y'all live. So I gotta get with your schedule and make sure you and hers combine so we can do the part two to that live, and I can come up with a title and a thumbnail for you guys. I'm waiting. That's going to be a good debate, right there. And chat participation is always good, So y'all make sure y'all tune in with me and Pee Wee again. I love Pee Wee being a guest host with me because he's helping me because I'm writing, I'm taking notes as we're talking, like looking for solutions. It's not okay to be okay, and you know, resetting myself and all of that. So everything we talked about, I'm just taking notes, to help myself through the process of not being okay today. Because I'm not okay today, Pee Wee. I must say, I can get on her and smile, and I was damn near Pee Wee great. Like, Pee Wee, you know what? I'm gonna have to reschedule because I'm ready to drag some bitches. But I was like, I did reset. I give myself that. I reset for a second. I did. I reset myself for a second. Like, that's not really where I wanna, that's not the direction I'm going in, and that's not really where I wanna be, to always feel like if I'm bothered, I gotta drag. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Go below the belt and all of that. So I will give myself that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely hard on myself. I love how you were saying, people, you up here twice.
I don't know, cause you can
I'm
take one of them down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
All right.
you.
Yeah, my now, cause I don't know. Mine's are shut down for a minute, but you good. You
I got
good.
scared like, wait, somebody's trying to pour him out.
Nah.
But yeah. But yeah, this was a very interesting live, you know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to leave if you don't feel good, come back and replay and kind of take some notes, you know what I'm saying? Shortcomings and defects, resetting ourselves. Self-care is a must. Learning patience, the success part of it all. Be thankful for what you have and not what you don't have. See, I've been taking notes, BB over here. The divine timing, as Snoopy said, and keeping our circle clean and stuff like that, because you brought that up too. We got about this basically paying attention to our surroundings and stuff like that, and
hmm
grace for growth. So I took a lot of notes from this tonight, people. I thank you so much. I hope you get better too. I'm praying for you. Just when I think you're getting better, it sound like you're sneezing through the screen. You're scaring me a little bit.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Listen, I'm good, Miss Parker. Thank God, I'm good. I'm still alive. Listen, I'm good. But I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm good. And I thank everybody for their prayers. You know what I mean? I'm just thankful for everybody that's willing to shoot up a prayer for me, because I need it, regardless of how things might appear, things might look. And I don't never try to be the fake person and pretending that things is all right, things is lovely. No, this life is go up and down, and I just roll with it. You
Mm,
know, I, but I'm good. I return back to work tomorrow. Okay, thank God. I'm able, and I still have a job. You know what I mean? I ain't fired. Listen. I'm going to Jamaica. I'm leaving out the country. They say that a person like me don't supposed to leave out the country. They say that I never have a passport, right? And
okay.
when I got that, I called Shank and I called my man Tommy and I let him know, like, listen, because they ripped me off. I'm just talking about the journey. They said I ain't supposed to have a passport. I owe child support $36,000. You know, I got a criminal background, extensive criminal background. Ask Shank about it. You know what I mean? But I got a passport. They're giving me permission to leave the country
Okay.
today. I'm thankful for that. I'm proud of myself for that. You understand what I'm saying?
As you should be.
It's just people in this world that still don't have a passport or can't leave out the country for whatever reasons. You know, I got that. I'm proud of that. I got a driver's license. You know, I'm talking about where I come from, what I came from having abandonment issues as a child. Because I gotta talk about that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Being a recovering addict.
Mm,
I mean, full blown recovering addict. Uh, having certificate, being certified to do what I do now. Um, Continue like being able to look forward to buying a new vehicle after having an accident. Uh, just you know what I mean. And I'm not just talking about finance. I'm talking about being able to be me. Having some peace with myself. Not always looking to be in everything, or try to be somebody else that I'm not.
mm,
I'm talking about being able to sit down and talk to my kids. Being able to be there for my family members when I wasn't there before.
mm.
Being able to be trusted. Listen, being able to call my friends, right? I'm talking
Not
about my
really.
friends, right? And say, yo, I need $50, and they ain't asking me what I need it for. All right, yo, it's on the way. I'm talking about if you don't got these kind of relationships, you need to evaluate. Because listen, I used to tend to hold on to relationships that wasn't serving me.
Mm. Oh, people.
They're not giving me what. Listen, it's not giving. Because I don't want the person to sanction everything that I say or give me. I don't need the amens and the kudos. What I need is, okay, we proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing, bro. I'm talking about that encouragement. That listen, that's not listen. I'm talking about that's what you call support. It's the difference between somebody supporting me and somebody taking care of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
People get that messed up.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why I will always come on. Like I said, I will always show up for you and for Miss and for Shank because listen, Shank supported me through the process. He seen me down and dirty, low down, dirty Pee Wee, cruddy, no thoughts, don't care about nothing, to becoming a loving and caring person that I am today. Being able to show up for somebody besides myself, being able to believe in somebody besides me, believe in something. I don't know if you call him God, Allah, Buddha, whoever you call him, but I'm able to believe in that. So don't tell me life you can't. Don't listen. Can't nobody on here tell me you can't change your life.
Yeah.
I'm a prime. I'm the living prime example of how you change your life. You understand what I'm saying? When I came, when me and my girl came down there, when we did come down there that one time to see Shank, I ain't actually. I'm not asking Shank to do nothing or do nothing. Nigga, I'm good. When I used to ask him, always, oh, Pee Wee ain't got it. Pee Wee ain't got it. Shank used to hate to see me come. Pee Wee ain't got it. No, Pee Wee. Go home, Pee Wee. Go do something. I ain't got it, Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, listen, change is possible, but are you willing? See, that's the thing about everybody saying, I can do it, I can do it. Yeah, we know you can do it, but are you willing? Willingness is the antidote to whatever it is you want to do. You have to be willing to do it. Let me say it again. Willingness is the antidote to whatever you want to do it, because you have to be willing to do it.
Now you right, Pee Wee.
You understand what I'm saying? But no, no, 'cause I'll be so. I don't know. I just got a little pumped up for a minute right there. But I just need everybody to know, like, life is good. Life is what you make it.
Yeah.
As long as, listen, sometimes uh, God don't need my help. Listen, because people forget this too. Sometimes God don't need my help to get me to where I need to be because He already got it. Do I got enough faith and belief in Him because He done showed me where He took me from to where I'm at today?
Mm. That's powerful, Pee Wee.
So a lot of people don't, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? As people, and don't give yourself grace, man. Just remember, you human. Everything ain't gonna always work the way that you want it to work. But long as you keep working at it, it's gonna go it's gonna go the way God wanted it to go.
Yeah. Thanks, Pee Wee. I appreciate that. And Pee Wee, you get yourself together. I'm super proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You do got this. And much love to you. And I can't wait till we do this again. I want to try to get our schedules on so we can, you know what I'm saying? I like co-hosting with you and
Yeah,
get our part 2 together and stuff like that. And I just want you to get yourself together and
yeah. If she ready on Saturday, I know. Well, I don't care if I'm at work or not. I got an office. I'm gonna be in my own office. So whatever, whenever, just let me know.
I will. I will. I'll let her know. I'll shoot her a text, and we'll get on to that. And you just get yourself together, and I hope you have a blessed day at work tomorrow. After being off for so long,
Hmm.
um, you got a lot of stuff to do, catch up on. So,
Yeah. Now let me. I gotta share this part too. Now I only been working at this job here for like 5 months, but listen. They called and checked on a person like me. I'm talking about the whole office, the day
mm,
shift and the evening shift. Texted me yesterday and they was all on the phone like, "What's up? How you doing? What's going on?" I'm talking about checking on a person like me. The job called me. All of them was around the receptionist desk. I'm talking about everybody in the office. Wow. I don't know. That may not mean nothing to nobody else, but wow.
Yeah, and that will mean something to me too. I ain't gonna hold you. I
You
ain't gonna
feel?
hold you. You know, nowadays people, Miss Helen Hill, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. And thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, love. Mwah. Appreciate you so much. And Jessica, I see you down there. Thank you so much. But Pee Wee, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know what, nowadays, you checking on the person, you don't get that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm that person.
Right.
And I used to, I did used to get mad about that. Like, damn, why am I the only person? Phone works both ways. But
Right.
what God has for me, He has for me, and
Right.
I accepted it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been accepting a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even like I said, with me not being okay today, I was gonna drag Pee Wee. I was gonna drag these people, these women to the gods. I was.
Well,
And it didn't take me long to reset. For God was like, "Nah, you and Pee Wee got something powerful going on.
right. Let
You're
me
not."
let me say
So
something to that too, Miss Parker. And I gotta ask you, why do you feel as a need to respond to nonsense when you know it's nonsense?
Pee Wee, the thing about that, what I was gonna go through with these ladies, is because one thing I said about this year, I don't want to, if I really want us to get to a space where if we don't like each other, we just don't like each other. I don't want to play with you. I don't want to. I'm too old to play around you or be like, you know what I'm saying. I'm just too old to where I want to be in a space with these ladies to where if I'm not going to let them play with me, I don't want to play with them. Not my real life. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And
But
I
Miss
know, you were saying some stuff tonight where sometimes people can harbor feelings and have these feelings against themselves where they don't want you to feel it. If their relationship ain't working, guess what? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to antagonize yours. You know what I'm saying? If they
right.
see anything that ain't right in your life, anything that's wrong in theirs, they will try to inflict that on you. And I see that with these ladies. And I'm really trying to grow over here. Like I'm really past it. Like I'm human, Pee Wee. At the
I
same
got
time,
you, Miss
I'm
Parker. But
human. Okay.
let me give you this, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I heard everything you saying. I get it. I got it. But you know what you said at the beginning? This year, my plan was, but guess who plan that is, Miss Parker? That's your plan. That may not be their plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you listen. You said you're not gonna this year. I'm not gonna participate in this. I'm not gonna participate in that. But that's your plan. That's not their plan, and you can't make a plan for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's your plan. Whatever your plan is, stick to your plan. Don't let nobody take you out of your blueprint
Mm-hmm.
to where you want to be, what you want to do.
Yeah. And that's true.
Because that's what you can't control them. They can keep going on as they want to. They can keep even. Excuse me. They can keep going on if they want to, doing what they want to do. But what is Miss Parker gonna do, or is Miss Parker gonna stick to what she says she gonna do and not feed into it? If it's not, okay, listen. I'm listen. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about going along to get along. I'm gonna keep it cordial. How y'all doing? Whatever the case may be.
No, you know what, Pee Wee? I don't even want to speak, and everybody gonna notice it now because I don't said it. I don't even want to entertain you. Like
Right.
I'm just to that point where I don't even want to. I don't even want to play with you. I don't want. I don't want nobody playing with me at this point where I am, and I don't even want to play with them. And I'm a good-hearted person until I'm not, and I don't even want to be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be that person no more. Like I'm cool, but I ain't. Go back on my word after I just told y'all, hey, I want to do better over here. I want to.
Right.
This is the direction I want to go in. So I don't even want to play with them ladies. Like if they don't see me speak, they're gonna know, hey, this y'all. I ain't gonna drag y'all. I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm really, I just ain't gonna speak to y'all. So don't. They're gonna know. Oh, was she talking about me? Like Yana says, Pee Wee, get off my toes. I'm on y'all feet. I'm on y'all feet. You know what I'm saying? When the shoe fit, damn it, lace it up and move on. It ain't no hard feelings. I'm here to say with Pee Wee on the panel, there's no hard feelings or anything. If y'all don't see me speaking, it's no hard feelings. I'm really over it. You know what I'm saying? But that's where my progression goes. I had to remove myself away from y'all, because when you see people and they say they try to grow, I believe you. But when I still see you doing childish and y'all be older than me and y'all be acting so childish, it's like, hold on. And instead of going backwards, like I was saying, I want to go forward. So that's the best way for me to go forward is to fall back from y'all. Salute, Will Illy, salute.
A lot of times, a lot of people, it's a lot of grown people, but it's a lot of immature people too. Keep that in mind.
But you said something perfect about how we be self-reflecting, and sometimes we be putting off what's going on, damage people. When you damage and got a lot of stuff going on in life, you try to push that onto other people. And I think that you said that last night with me, and you was
Yeah.
like, and that's just not what I want. I don't even, like I said, I don't even want to do it to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
I'm
right.
glad, Pee Wee, it take everything. I wanted to say so much. And it was honestly God. It was because here I am, got David Weaver, the guy that wrote the book. And
Mhm.
I'm like, Shank, I just said today, Shank, what if he hit me back? I hit him up and boom, tonight he hits me back. It ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Right.
saying, God, I want my channel to grow. I want to go on it. Even if it's 5 people over here, even if it's 2 people, I want to go in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Absolutely.
where I was. So then the devil come playing in my yard, and I'm like, and y'all got the nerve, y'all. You know what? And God was like,
What?
sit your ass. And he didn't cuss, but it's like, sit still. That ain't
Right.
your purpose.
And what
You
control do you?
got something
Once
going on.
again, Miss Parker, you don't got no control over what other people do, say, or whatever. Only person you got control of how you can respond is you.
Yeah.
You.
Mm,
You, Miss Parker. You're the only person that you can
that's not
control,
right.
regardless how whatever. A lot you people, listen. People do things that you're not gonna like, you're not gonna agree with, and guess what? 9 out of 10, the most of the time, it ain't none of your business. And if it is, what part are you gonna play in it? Are you gonna enhance? Are you gonna start the fire? You gonna engulf the flames, or are you gonna stop and just stay in your peace?
I'm gonna
Stay in
stay in
your
my peace on this one. I'm gonna stay in my peace on this one.
Stand your stand stand
I
your
do
loving
got.
and caring, standing your loving and caring, Miss Parker, the person that you want to be, the person that you seeing yourself be, the person like I'm not gonna feed into that. And a lot of people get being subtle and being good with yourself with being soft, sucker or punk. Only time I have to defend myself is when you put your hands on me. I
Mm,
don't care what you say. I don't
I am
even
with
care
you.
what you do. As long as you're not messing with my money, messing with my woman, messing with my food, and messing with my kids, guess what? We are beautiful.
Yeah.
We are
I'm gonna
beautiful.
stay in my peaceful place. I'm gonna stay in my happy place. That's just a PSA. Because it's gonna be known when I don't speak back that I just want to be at peace. Y'all be at peace. I got a lot of changes. It's a lot of see. That's why I hate planning stuff with people and doing things because then it's stuff like this, and then I gotta find my way and I gotta remove these weeds up out of my garden. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
before I drag y'all, before I go there, Pee Wee done put me back on track. Pee Wee right because it's a cuss, it's some bad cuss words and right on the tip like let that set them on fire. But I'm not. I appreciate you, Pee Wee. Appreciate my chat, and I like I said, I'm gonna keep opening up my show with y'all planting meaningful seeds for me to keep going forward and keep doing stuff like this with Pee Wee and hopefully other content creators as well, such as Hutchinson wanting to bless the panel with Pee Wee and stuff. That's a blessing for me. Even if you want to just like the Pee Wee, that's a blessing alone for me and stuff like that. And I got so much to do over here in so little time. Like I said, I'm glad you brought up the time part and you and Blended Healing brought that up the other day. And then for Steve Harvey me to come across that and he was talking about the timing
Right.
of everything is crazy. And it's like, dang, I want to stick on that and I want to build off of that with you too, Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a show. And any thoughts that you have, Pee Wee, that you want to
No, I
do?
just want to.
I'm
I
always
just
down
want
to
to
grab me.
always thank and salute everybody in the chat. Uh, Salute to everybody that comes out who listen. who pay attention, and who encourage us to continue to do what we do. You know, I always want the best for everybody. And I don't care if you want the best for me or not. I want the best for you because I know it's a better way of thinking, living, and existing as long as you put your best foot forward. Miss Parker, I love you. My man Shank, you know what I mean? My cousin Shank, I love you too, bro. Everybody in the chat, like, listen, I love the chat. I be down there in the chat. I just be reading. A lot of times I don't be, because I type all day or I don't feel like typing, but I salute everybody that's down there. Um, Miss Parker, continue to hold on to your peace. Continue to hold on to your love. Because once you give it away, sometimes it's going to be hard to get back. Everybody have a blessed night. Miss Parker, enjoy the rest of your night. Don't
Thank
let
you,
nobody.
Pee. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
I appreciate each and every one of you, Miss Helen Hill, for the super stickers from God's blessed child. Thank you, sister, for you and Shank Rock for the donations to the channel, helping my channel grow, planting meaningful seeds, and to that lady that keeps picking with me. To that lady, I'm I, I'm not gonna troll you no more. I'm gonna pray for you, and I'm gonna pray for the people that allow you to play with me and toy with me for their own agendas. I'm gonna pray for that person too. For the ladies, I ain't going there this year. I don't want to go there no more. I done did that enough. I done did it enough. Then am I gonna come do my commentary, make some commentary out of the situation? Yeah, because I think it could be. We around people like this all the time. We are around a lot of people that a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. A lot of people playing their parts and oh girl, hey, can I call you about something? Nope. It ain't even no disrespect. It ain't no love lost. But I don't have to let people play with me. We don't have to allow people in our lives to play with us. We don't. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't not being peaceful. That's just being honest. I don't have to allow you in my life to play with me. I'm not a toy. I'm not going to be your entertainment because y'all lives are miserable. Don't think for a second. My intuition ain't never let me down, okay? I watch everybody closely. See, sometimes when people's relationships don't work out and stuff like Pee Wee, me and people was just saying, and he said it yesterday, and I was writing notes. That's why I get my notebook out. I leave my notebook around, y'all, right here. I leave my notebook and my pen around. So stuff can start making sense to me. And I can jot down and say, oh, she's back, but she's back with a vengeance. Oh, that didn't work out for them. So now they gloat and that's not trying, potentially working out for me. Oh, she's coming around and she's thinking, no, baby, no, nah. See, God's blessing me. He's working with me. He's working with me. He said, Tasha, I know you got it in you. I know. I came a long way too. And I'm still working on me. I'm still working. And it's hard, y'all. It's hard not dragging a bitch. It's hard. Young or old. It's hard not putting people in their place and letting them know, I see the devil in you. I see the games that you're playing. And not stoop to their level. Not calling them out for all y'all to see who they are. So y'all won't, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard when people are miserable. It's hard when you're around jealous people. It's hard not calling them out. It's hard being quiet. So I got to stay over here in my yard, in my garden and plant. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep watering the seeds that y'all plant for me. I do. David Weaver, thank you so much again for contacting me. Y'all, this is for us. This is not for me. Because 80s baby was like, hey, Miss Parker, you mind starting a book club? And y'all was like, yes, Miss Parker, please. So that y'all did that. Y'all suggested that. So he's coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love it because everything he did about his addiction and battling his addiction and always being the giver. And when it was time for people to give to him, nobody was there. Why all of a sudden we see color? Now it's so dark. That was my life. It's still my life at times. That's why I resonate with that book. And it's still happening. Broken Crayon Still Color still happening for me today. I watched it. I sat back in my bed and was like, oh. I was in a live and I just watched them play, and they played with me, and they was adding the monster and the demon that's picking with me, and I was like, huh. And as the devil was working on my mind, y'all, God was pushing them like, I ain't gonna let you take her backwards. Thank you, God, because I was, man, it was like a rope pulling me. It was like tug of war. God and the devil was pulling at my heart today, because this was going to be a drag beyond control. Everybody was getting it. All the lies, all the behind the scenery, all the fakery, it was coming out, baby, today. I was going to lay it out and didn't care who got hurt in the process. But God said, no, I don't want you to hurt nobody. I want you to heal people. And when he say heal, I ain't Jesus. But to heal them with your story, your journey. Tag them in to come along your journey of being healed from addiction, healed from breast cancer, healed from so much hate and anger that you have in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Healing of forgiveness for people I haven't forgiven yet. So when I don't speak to you, you know, it's no harm, no foul. I'm not going to even, and I'm putting it out there. I'm not going to go live on y'all. It's a collective. It's a ringleader, but it's a collective. I'm going to pray for y'all. I'm going to continue praying for myself. I'm going to reset myself. Because like Pee Wee was saying, we don't give ourselves that time. Like Nika had to go reset. I ain't reset. And I got to go reset. I'm not okay today. I'm okay, but I'm not. And I know why. Like Pee Wee said, sometimes we just don't know why we not okay. I know why I'm not okay, but it's up to me to fix it. But I got to fix it in a positive way. So I just remove myself from speaking to y'all. It's where it starts. And then eventually y'all going to remove yourself from, doing stuff, wanting to be a part of events and things like that, because I'm talking to y'all and y'all going to know it. Hey, Miss Denise, I seen you. You must didn't hear me. I don't know if my computer's lagging, but you came in and I said, hey, Miss Denise. She said, I've been there and still going through it. Okay, Miss Denise. Boy, you can't make it up. Life be lifing. Life be lifing, y'all. It's always when you trying to do good, life starts to really, I don't like it. I don't like it. I lost it all. Praying for you, Miss Denise. I'm sorry to hear that, love. See, that's what makes me really get myself together. I need to cut it out. Now, I ain't saying I'm going to speak to them ladies. I'm just cutting out a lot of the BS that I was thinking and getting it together. She said, fighting breast cancer still. Prayers to you, Miss Denise. I'm so sorry to hear that. And if you need resources, I think they're still on my wall, but I can repost them if you need me to. It's a place called Cancer Care, and they do in the Pink Foundation, they do help with bills and stuff. You just got to send in like certain things and stuff from your doctor. And, you know, of course, we got all kind of paperwork from our doctors and stuff, but getting some updated free trips and stuff like that for you to go and get your mental together, both holding strong against from what people who has fought against me. Absolutely. Amen. I'm telling them, I'm still standing haters. Ain't you? Ain't you? A child of God. A child of God. That's what we are. We are a child of God. And sometimes y'all be in here, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, to the 5 that's watching, I be hating. God forgive me for using that word, because I don't like using hate. I took hate out of my heart, that word out of my vocabulary a long time ago. But she said, well, my good wig on, okay? Period. Girl, my little wig up there waiting for me to take this out of my hair, girl. This been in for a month almost. A month. I made it hold up for a month where it still looked decent. So I did good with this hairdo. I usually don't take care of it. I be like, I get it done, but y'all when life be life and you can't go sit in that chair every week or every other week and get your hair done. You gotta learn how to cope. So I've learned how to cope and adjust to where I gotta go in that closet and get that wig out, baby. And you know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do and stuff like that. I really be curling my natural hair too, Miss Denise. I got my little rollers and my Miss Pearly. And when Miss Pearly was sitting on that couch on Friday and asked him, "Do he want to use her bathroom?" I got those kind of rollers. So yeah, I've been learning how to curl my own hair because I ain't never knew how to do my own hair. So yeah, that's just where I am with it. I'm trying to make it go to my 2 hour mark. You guys, I paid for StreamYard. Can y'all believe I'm not using the free StreamYard? I paid for my own StreamYard today. I'm super excited. Shank was like, "Do you know how to do download?" Because I am the streets. He's a content creator. He made me the nicest background. And I gotta put it in here because I wanted to use it tonight since I'm being so positive. He made me the dopest, most positive background, and I loved it. And I was like, he was like, "If you want some more, I got you, Miss Parker." So I was like, I need this, I need that. So I saw salute to I Am the Streets for that background. If you out there, I'm in the streets, you go back to replay this. Thank you so much for that background. I mean, that background is everything to me. It's inspirational, and it just having that behind me, I know I'm gonna stay on the right track. You know what I'm saying? When I look at that drop back there, that red drop back there, it make me be like, let me tell you about yourself. I get to your partners in a minute. Cause I want to drag. So I don't want this background anymore. Thank you, Willie 3 though. Dope. I'm keeping it in my gallery, but right now I want the I Am the Streets, the positive, the woosah. They not really ready for me. They think what I did earlier before. But y'all ready for me. Y'all ready for me. Let me stop. Get back on track. Thank you, David. We will. If y'all haven't got your book, Broken Crayon Still Color, please make sure, even if it's audio, because Sunday I'm doing Lika. And after Lika, I'm gonna do 3 more chapters. Well, I mean, I'm gonna read 4 chapters. So we can have our 5 down. So Sunday I'm gonna do I want to talk about the Nazaire Harris case because I haven't did that yet over here. My daughter, my baby girl wanted me to talk about it and stuff like that. I really want to get in touch with K Kura to let her bring her thoughts over here, just see if she'll pop up really quick with me just for a second to do it and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where I am with that one. But I want y'all feel on it. I got some new information. Salute to Top Flight. Send me something. I'm ready to go watch it. Matter of fact, I'm trying not to put too much on my plate, but Broken Crayon Still Color. And then after we finish Broken Crayon Still Color, because I'm not gonna do the whole series, y'all make sure y'all buy them because I think it's 4 or 5 books. 4 or 5 books, and you know, it ain't a series if you ain't got all the books. But we're gonna go to Tears Go to God in the Dark. I'm nervous to read that one, David. I'm nervous to read Tears Go to God in the Dark. But it's a love story, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm gonna cry. Some of these books make me cry. They just, this one right here just is me all day. I see myself, I see family members that battle drug addiction with me, still battling drug addiction. I see us in this book and his faith. So prayers to my family members or anybody's family member that's battling any kind of addiction. May God be with each and every one of y'all. To y'all that's sick in the audience, prayers to each and every one of y'all. Okay, I hope y'all get better. Pee-wee, I hope you get better. You know what I'm saying? I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow because that C19 is no joke. Okay, so y'all tune in with me. I think I'm gonna do a morning live too, y'all. I think I'm gonna get up with my bonnet on and my coffee. I know I've been doing my little coffee combos and touching on some stuff because I think it is some stories I got in my phone. Yes, I'm missing kids that's been missing for a while, and I definitely want to start getting on those. And if y'all subscribe of mine, y'all want to talk about anything, leave it outside the video. If there's a story y'all want me to touch on, leave it outside the video. I'm willing to talk about anything y'all need me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If you need resources for the breast cancer, Miss Denise, let me know. I'll leave it outside on my community wall, not the videos, but the community wall. I'll leave breast cancer resources there for you, okay? If you need resources in your community and stuff, I'll take time out of my day to look it up and see what I can find for you guys, okay? Go enjoy the rest of your night. Remember to pull up at 10 o'clock on Shank Rocks Live. And he has some Shanquilla Robinson updates. Remember to go back and catch that replay that he did earlier. He did one at 10 o'clock this morning on the Shanquilla Robinson updates. Y'all know I love me some justice for Shanquilla Robinson. So that's where I'll be in the class. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there. I'm being good. So I gotta watch from the clouds. Okay, y'all. But I will be there and I will be throwing up justice for Shanquilla. Y'all go support my guy, you know what I'm saying, through this journey, because he's great to be on the journey this year with them civil suits and stuff. Hey, Jug, salute. Thank you for coming through. I'm already in it, Jug. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving out my last little minutes. I got like 5 minutes left. So I just been killing time. I hope your day was good and blessed like that. And each and every one of y'all, man, let's be the better us tomorrow than we was today. When I wake up, if God's willing to wake me up tomorrow, I want to be better than I was today. That's just where I am with it. I want to be better than I was today. Get this evilness out of my heart. These are evil spirits from around me. Just remove it. And I'm saying that in front of y'all. I just want God. It's a lot of people playing with me right now, and I just want them to remove them from around me. You know what I'm saying? The love of money is the Bible said it. Men and women will be lovers of money before they love themselves or other people. And these women, you know what I'm saying, they will project their feelings on you because they're unhappy. They will project their feelings on you because, see, they thinking your life is giving them laughs and giggles behind the scenes with them other bitches, and I'm going to fix that for y'all. I'm going to fix that for y'all. I'm going to turn it around over here. You know what I'm saying? And kill y'all with a little silence. And if I got to keep talking about what God did for me, because, see, God shuns the devil. You get to talking about the Bible and God, they'll leave. Good night, girl. Good night. Good night, baby. Good night, everybody. Good night. Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I meant to hit you up anyway. I did. But you got your book, and I'm so proud, positive. I can't wait to get him on this show. I can't wait. I told him to give me his schedule and let me know so I can set it up. And I want y'all to all be in attendance. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really did get the book, you know, go through it and ask questions and stuff. Who did he base this person off of? You know what I'm saying? How did, you know, well, what steps did he take to get clean? Did he X everybody out of his life? Like, what's his co-parenting like? I want to know what's his co-parenting like, you know, if he is a parent and stuff like that. You know, do he deal with anybody from his past when he was up and helping everybody? There's a lot of questions I got for Mr. Weaver, and I'm excited to have him on the show. I'm excited to have him to share him with y'all and stuff like that. And I'm glad that y'all told me to start a book club, and I need to get on top of that. She said, yes, he needs to come on. Yeah, positive. Yeah. Shank was like, did you set the date? Did you ask him? I was like, yes. So yeah, I'm excited. I be behind the scenes, y'all, trying to get a lot. I be researching a lot of stories, and I'm like, hey, can I talk to you? You know, do you mind coming over? And somebody finally, you know, a lot of people hit me back when I asked, can I do certain things? But this right here was something different because it was the positivity behind the story, and it was so heartfelt. And like I said, I know I ain't the only one that's dealt with addiction, but I know a lot of us have uncles and cousins and aunties that still battle it, and story can help you. It can help you learn how to cope with them and deal with them, and stuff like that. And everybody don't come out of it. I was blessed, but I ain't fortunate enough to scratch the demon. But I ain't mad at him either because I understand. I've been there. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And he's a 6-time national award winning author. Okay. And when they do book signings here, positive, I'm going. Don't let them get Ashley Antoinette at Books a Million because I'm trying to keep up with that schedule too to see Carl Webbers and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to some book signings and I'm trying to read as many books as possible. That's my thing. Pick up a book, but a positive book. You get what I'm saying? But Shank Sisters is great. Come on, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night and thank you guys so much. And remember, man, out with the old, in with the new. Are you okay today with where you are in life? And if you're not, you know what I'm saying, write some goals down and just go with it. And just put a little bit on your plate at a time. Nothing big, okay? Thank you guys again for tuning in with me and have a blessed night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning with some coffee, okay?